Hello and welcome back to our HIP Roman Restoration campaign. In our last episode we declared the latest war against Rome. This time we are not using the Imperial Reconquest CB or any Holy War CB. We're actually pressing the two strong claims that we have on our character here on two of these duchies in Anatolia. Which means that we should get two duchies out of this, though I'm a little concerned because when we selected the CB the duchies weren't highlighted on the map the way that they usually are, and they don't show up in the war screen here. But it does say so in the title, so I assume it's going to work fine. We'll find out when we actually win, though. I suppose I should say if we win, but I think we have a pretty good chance. Let's go ahead and move towards this army from Rome here. We'd like to hopefully smash this before any of his allies come in. He does have no extremely powerful allies, but he does have quite a few. So if we can get rid of this army before any of his friends come to support him, that would be great. My prisoner is complaining about her dark cell. We'll let her rot unless we can ransom her. We can. I'll take 10 gold. I think we're probably losing money right now. Not too much, but we are a little bit, thanks to having our domain troops raised. And here comes a fleet, probably belonging to one of his vassals, if we can see if the crest matches. No, I guess it's not any of his vassals, but it's someone that we're hostile to. By vassals, I mean allies. I guess it could be one of his vassals, that would make sense. Alright, we'll get our additional 6k on their way over here. He has troops down on Cyprus. Seems to be his favorite thing to do. This person died, okay. We're taking attrition here, only a tiny amount though. We are attacking him into the mountains, but I think we have a pretty overwhelming advantage here, so we should be just fine to do so. We have a surprising number of commanders available here. That's weird. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and do it. Looks like he's trying to leave, which is a good sign. And he actually is going to get out. He's escaping to the plains, though, so maybe we will be able to catch him there instead, which would be even better. This person has been called in. Okay. 7,000 or so troops, but he is a revolt leader, so he, by definition, has his own war to take care of. And are these guys his allies? Still no. Okay. So we get to fight him in the plains, even better. And we inherited the theme of Chaldea, which is over here, I guess. Okay. And we're just going to give this one out as hereditary as well. Incidentally, speaking of giving out all of these duchy titles as hereditary, it's definitely not the optimal thing to do. I'm just doing it out of convenience. There is a possibility it could come back to bite us in the ass. But I think it's a pretty low chance. When it comes to handing out kingdom titles, which we're probably going to have to do at some point, I will be keeping those as viceroyalties. But there's just so many theme titles, and we're going to just be getting more and more as we conquer more and more duchies, that it's just going to get even more annoying. So our truce with the Pechenegs is about to expire. Okay, so we've taken out that army. I guess we should get into some of our target duchies here, which is the closer one. Here, okay. We should definitely get in here and start sieging some land. We may start getting ticking war score against us if we haven't already. Ah yes, there is this hostile army in here. Maybe we don't want to fight them in the mountains. Looks like they are trying to leave. And they will do so, so we won't have to fight them, that's fine. Dubrovnik was converted to the Orthodox faith, good. And he doesn't even have enough troops over here to complete a siege, so that's great news. They're just being completely irrelevant over there. And I am happy to let them do so. So this army actually belongs to this person in here, it looks like. He's trying to revoke something from one of his vassals. Okay. Well, hopefully this doesn't interfere with our war in any way. But it does mean that these armies shouldn't attack us, and we should try to avoid attacking them. If at all possible. Not sure whether some of these holdings being sieged will be a problem for us when we enforce our demands here. I think since we're hostile to them, maybe that means that it'll be fine and we get the land anyway. We'll find out, I suppose. Okay, we took our first siege. We just acquired some troops here, I guess? Where did you come from? Event spawned. Okay. Well, I didn't actually get an event about it, but I'll accept free troops, that's fine. Do I have to pay upkeep for these guys? Are we losing suddenly a lot more money? And I think that's this war over with. Which is good. Definitely won't have any problems if there isn't even a war going on. You improved the Duke's opinion, okay, over here. Probably not necessary now that he's only 12. He's very happy with me as well. Let's check on our realm tree and see if we can find a better person to work on. Peloponnese probably is our best option there. Why are you so unhappy with me? Increased crown authority. Okay. Well, we'll send you this guy to hopefully make you a bit happier. Michael the Old has died and we've gotten his title, okay. That is the kingdom. So it's just the island, okay. Both counties held by the same guy, then we'll give him the title. He should be pretty happy with me, good. We are short a commander. Maybe there were just 8 commanders available when I looked before. Seemed like more. I guess we'll just appoint this guy. Alright, it looks like no sign of any allies from him or any larger armies, so we can probably go up to speed 4. Get these sieges over with a bit quicker. I think he's just sending more troops down to Cyprus. Which is fine, but I think we are going to be completing sieges faster than he is, so we're going to win on that score. So you are happier, up to 17. Again, these are his vassals fighting each other, so we should ignore these armies and they should ignore us. A large shrine dating back to antiquity has been recently unearthed in Tekirdağ. Made of stone, its survival a testimony to its strength and sturdiness. As this shrine was found in territory belonging to you, you have a say in what should be done with it. While it is not large enough to be converted into a modern temple, perhaps it might have some other use. So we can use its stones in various construction projects and get cheaper build costs and faster building. We can get piety and prestige, or lower revolt risk. Well, I don't think we need to worry about revolt risk. Is this in our domain? I assume it is. Here, yeah, okay. Well, I don't think we can really afford to be building too much in the way of upgrades right now, but if we wanted to, I guess we could do barracks. It's relatively cheap, we can afford that. If we're going to do the lower build time, I'd like to actually take advantage of it. So we could get that and also a boost to diplomacy. Okay, let's do it. And we'll go ahead and build the barracks for a little cheaper and a little faster than it would otherwise have been. Okay. Sounds fine. Yes, we will put the enemy commander in irons. And in fact, we have this county fully sieged now. Let's see, why don't you come around here? And then probably into this county if there isn't going to be an army there. So yes, he now can siege a holding here down in Cyprus, but it's just going to be not enough to turn this war in his favor. We have raiders in Constantinople. Well, we can't allow that. We can divert half of this army over here. Going to be attacking them across the Bosphorus, but that's okay. The population of wolves in Thrace has grown to such size that their attacks on livestock, once rare, have increased in number and are damaging the local economy. Bad to hear. So we get lower tax, slower build time, not a big deal. The Bogomilist heresy has appeared in the province of Bursa. Horrible. Over here, okay. Well, where's our chaplain right now? He's actually not doing anything useful, so we can move him there. We also have, let's see, this county, which is Manichaean, okay. Well, we'll go to that one next, I suppose. Okay, that's the raiders taken care of. May as well fight this little army here too. The sword in my hand seems heavier and heavier every year. We lose the trait novice fighter, so I guess we're getting old. We are only 45. I believe we were 25 at the start of the game, which means we've been playing for 20 years now. I think we've been doing reasonably well. We've made good progress into reconquering Anatolia. A new realm, the king of the Kurdishes, this guy, has decided to settle down in Baghdad, making it his new homeland. Okay. Not sure who exactly he is on the map, that's fine. Because that would be actually more like over here somewhere. Okay, we'll imprison him. And we have this county fully sieged now, so we can... let's see, we'll actually send you over to here. And you can go take care of this army and then go to here. My son is impulsive and seems unable to tell right from wrong. What should I do with my wayward son? Well, we definitely don't want him to be arbitrary, so we'll unfortunately have to give him the strap. So he's 14 years old. We are happy to keep educating him ourselves. We're Midas touched, and that would be a fine education for him to have too. So we inherited another duchy title. Granted out again, have another duke who is very happy with us. Let's just check on our factions. Nothing above 20-ish% seems pretty good. We're already working on this guy's opinion. Alright, sounds good. Okay, 2 more sieges gets us to 75%, or is that 3 sieges? Have another county fully occupied, we can move along to the next one. And he took a siege down in Cyprus, which is fine. 5% against us, but we're doing 4 sieges at the same time, so things are going to go in our favor no matter what. My lord, this guy informs us of the capture of an enemy commander. We will put him in the dungeons. And in fact, we have another county fully sieged. We will go to the capital and start sieging there. Though this is going to be over pretty soon at this rate. $77 now, thanks to another siege from him down in Cyprus. But we are going to start finishing more up here. More raiders, okay. Up here. Oh, we'll let our vassal take care of those. Already it's been looted at 20 gold, okay. And it looks like whatever vassals of his were fighting each other have finished their war. Even in your sleep, in your dreams, you think about this war, it's all you ever think of, so we may well become stressed again, after we just recently lost it. We didn't, though, good. I'd like to make sure we survive until at least our son comes of age. Up to 97, so one more siege will do it for us, I think. If it finishes before their siege does. Okay, apparently did not do it for us. Apparently lost a commander. Yeah, this Duke. You'll do just fine. An envoy gave me a gift of baklava, delicious it is, without any rival in syrupy sweetness and culinary delight, one would think. So we are eating good food, giving us extra diplomacy and health. Sounds good. So surely this siege will give us the remaining 3% that we need. Supporters of the blue and green chariot teams have clashed at the Hippodrome and riots have broken out. The city guard is fighting to contain the situation, but the Varangian guard is also standing by. They would make mincemeat of any hooligans before the riot has a chance of spreading to other districts, but there could be significant collateral damage. So we can unleash the Varangians, or the city guard can handle it. Don't like the sound of maybe inciting revolt in the capital. Let's see, the city guard can probably handle it, right? We'll see. Yes, take prisoners. No further increase in war score. Guess we might be maxed out on war score from occupations. No? We might have to go and fight his army. The city guard pulls in reinforcements from the other districts and finally manages to disperse the rioting crowds. Many neighborhoods are burning and looting is widespread in those districts the guard was forced to abandon. But the loss of life is relatively small. Centuries from now, hooliganism will be extinct. Lose 20 gold. Okay. I like your optimism. Yeah, we lost another siege, bringing us down to 92. Let's see what the siege of the capital does for us, otherwise we'll raise some boats and transport some troops over. Still only 92. Didn't get any prisoners that were worth any war score from the capital either. Okay, well, we'll raise some boats then. Let's actually raise vassal boats instead of our own, mostly. Should be able to land over here. This is actually probably enough. 6,000. Oh, never mind. We're up to 100% now. Good. Let's just end the war then. Okay, we usurped 2 titles and various lower titles. So we gained a nice chunk of land in here, not quite connected to our other land yet, but we'll be able to join that up soon enough and then join up to the little piece of land we have over here, which is good. Okay, we'll have to wait till our truce expires, of course. But we are out of time for this episode, so we'll have to leave it here for now. Thanks for watching, and join me again next time.